What's up, everyone? The Pokemon market is slowing down and there's lots of buying opportunity for those of you that want to collect and also potentially see some growth. Alright, so number 5 is this Hydreigon EX from Surging Sparks. This is my personal favorite. It's number 5 on the list because I know it's not like a fan favorite amongst most people. In the long run, Hydreigon, I think, although he was released late into Pokemon's history, I think Hydreigon will pick up more traction in the future. We see the SIR coming in Black Bolt, it's in White Flare, and I think that's like the best artwork in the entire era. I personally really like this Pokemon. Reached a height of $87 in the year, and he's all the way down to like almost half of that, and this might even dip a little further, but this card's hard to pull. You got to think of how many are out there, and yes, Pokemon's being printed into oblivion right now, but through all the demand, like this card I think will hold up well for a $50 US price tag. I could see this jumping up past 100 in the future, so there's a good return right there. Number 4 is this Latias EX. I think it's the top card in the set. I'm not a big fan of the Pikachu. It just doesn't seem like a lot of effort was put into it. This card right here, beautiful, beautiful artwork, and it feels like the Pokemon Company is pushing Latias and Latios as Pokemon. I think these are safe, or at least Latias is a safe Pokemon to collect. Tells a story. If you collect the Latios, he's like off in the corner. But this card reached a height of 264 US, and it's down $100, around 100. And I think there's a lot of room for this card to grow. I could easily see it being a $300, $400 card in the future. I know a lot of people like this card, so this might just be the safest out of the 5. However, I believe that it still could go down a little bit more just with the Surging Sparks reprints. It's already at a pretty low price for a top chase card, and Surging Sparks also is a top set. Like, it's got some very nice cards in there. Considering within the top 5, I have 2 cards in that set. Number 3, I picked up a copy of this card because I couldn't hold back. It's just beautiful all around. I know the Pokemon in question is not everybody's favorite. You know, us older collectors, we like Raikou, and seeing this is kind of like, well, I don't know, which do I pick? But the Raging Bolt, I believe in the future, will be a fan favorite amongst young collectors. All 3 of the dogs, like, they're all beautiful, well done. If the variations of the Legendary Beasts, these 3 variations came out first, I would consider these to be better artwork. Just because I'm an older collector, I have to go with the original 3 designs because, you know, it's just a lot more nostalgic for me. But this card's super low right now. It was never too expensive. It's dipped below 100, and I think once people discover this card, but maybe once they discover how beautiful it is in person, we don't get to see artwork like this all the time. The artist Yuninori, he's done a bunch of beautiful cards, and this is my favorite out of all of them. So I put it number 3 on the list just because it's super affordable, and I think in the long run, if Pokemon's still kicking around, there'll be lots of young collectors with disposable income that are going to want this card. I'm going to set it at number 3. It's also from Prismatic, everybody's favorite set, not mine. That's for a different video. Number 2 is none other than Blastoise EX, the best artwork out of the 3. It's what you want to see in a Blastoise card. It's top tier, very low price, sub 100 by $40. Yeah, I mean, this card was never expensive. I know the pull rates are a little bit maybe easier in 151. You can't go wrong with Blastoise. Got lots of room to grow. Averaging sales around 60 US. One to keep an eye on if you have the opportunity to pick it up for below that. I definitely would. I don't actually own a copy of this card, but I plan on picking one up soon. Number 1. Debatably the most underrated card in the last 5 years. This is the first time we've ever gotten shiny SIRs, and Gardevoir happens to be one of them. A shiny palette that is beautiful. The artwork is beautiful. Lots of, you know, we got Pachirisu there, Wooper there, and I haven't spotted another. But just the texture of the art, like, it's a beautiful card, and it is $72 US. Like, this card's unbelievably undervalued. It's number 1 by miles. Maybe it just hasn't been talked about, and it also never really saw a big spike in price like a lot of cards did. Saw a subtle spike during the boom. I don't know, I think this card is gonna reach some high numbers in the distant future. Just a nice card to have, like, checks every box. honestly. Shiny, beautiful artwork, very popular Pokemon. It's amazing. I can't say more about this card. I picked this card up in a PSA 10. I overpaid. Well, I didn't overpay. I paid market, then it dipped down a bit, but I'm not worried about it. Like, this card's gonna see some growth in the future, no doubt. So that's my top 5. Don't take any of this information, conversation as financial advice. I'm just sharing what I believe to be some nice shiny cardboard to collect, and potentially see some growth on. Take it with a grain of salt, do your own research, collect what you like. Now's the time to do it, really. In the next few months, like, we're not going to see another big spike in Pokemon for probably like 2 or 3 years. Just be patient, collect at your own pace, and collect what you like. This was my top 5 SIR cards from Scarlet Violet that I believe to be a little bit undervalued.